Alright, good morning everyone. Hope you're having a non-tunnel vision day so far. Today I'll be going to a station where part of the train stops inside a tunnel. So I'm currently here at Hodogaya Station, which is in Kanagawa Prefecture, and we'll be heading over to that station using the JR Yokosuka line. So throughout this video, I'll show you what it looks like when the train stops inside the tunnel and why it's built like this. Alright, here is our train, the Yokosuka line heading to Kurihama Station. And for this train in particular, we have to be in car number 1 to experience this in a fun way. More on that later. So now I'm on this train heading towards Kurihama Station. The reason why I wanted to sit in this first car is because of what happens a few stops down the line. So there's this station called Taura, which sits in the hills of Yokosuka area, and this is where the front car stops fully inside a tunnel. And at this station, the first car and the first door of the second car doesn't open, it stays locked. This is called a door cut in Japanese, well it's technically English, but they say door katto, so door cut, and it just means some of the train's door will not open at a station. A popular door cut station that many of you probably know is Koshigoi Station on the Enoshima Electric Railway. I actually made a video about this almost a year ago. But the station we're heading to, Taura, is the only station in the greater Tokyo area where it happens because of a tunnel. I'm at the front car because I wanted to show you what it looks like from inside the train. There's also a unique announcement that plays when we're about to arrive at Taura Station.
次はタウラです。タウラ駅では一番前の車両と次の車両、前取りのドアはトンネル内のため開きませんので、お降りのお客様は他のドアをご利用ください。The next station is Taura JO4. At Taura Station, the doors of the first car and the first door of the second car will not open because of a tunnel. Please use other doors to get off.
So if you happen to take this 11-car train heading to Kurihama and you're in the first car and you're blasting your anime music with noise-canceling headphones, you're probably not going to hear it, so just be careful if you want to get off here. So now that we passed by Taura Station, I'm going to get off at Yokosuka and take the train back to Taura, because I want to show you what it looks like when this train stops inside a tunnel from the platform as well. And the station also has interesting things other than this tunnel. Okay, we are here at Yokosuka Station, the station after Taura. And now I have to take the train back, one stop, to Taura Station. Okay, we are here at Taura Station. Oh, there's people getting off here. Oh wait, that makes sense. Some people live here. Well, we can say goodbye to this train. Well, it's kind of crowded because there's a lot of students. 3:35. Okay, we're going to first head over to the tunnel, where the train stops inside. Oh, it's kind of chilly here. The tunnel is not that long. I don't know if I can show you the end. Yeah, you can see the end over there. Yeah, it's not that long. And then over there, there's a sign that says Tachiri Kinshi, so don't enter over there. And you can see the steps. Can we also see for the other side? Oh, we could. It's for the conductor, I believe. And no, it's not that long. It's only over there. That's probably why there's no barrier over here. Even though there is over here. That one's like way longer. So you may have noticed these two tunnels over here. There's actually one more on the other side over here. It's not in use right now, but there was a time where there were tracks over here for freight trains. I think voiceover Tanner will take over here to explain a little bit of history. So why does this train stop inside the tunnel? So the platform has been the same length since the station opened in 1904. Back then, trains were short enough to fit. But the station sits in a narrow valley with tunnels on both sides, and there were never enough space to extend the platform. So as trains got longer over the decades, the geography just never changed, and that's why a door cut happens here. You may have noticed an extra tunnel on the left side that is not used. This is actually the newest tunnel. The first one was built in 1889 when the Yokosuka line originally opened. The second one is the red brick tunnel built in 1924 when the line was doubled into 2 tracks. Those two still carry trains every single day, but this one was built in 1943 during World War II, and the Imperial Navy had it constructed for a military freight heading to the port. And when the war ended, they had no other purpose, so they decided to shut it down. The station also used to have a freight line that branched off towards Nagaoka port. Before the war, it carried Imperial Navy supplies, and after the war, it transported jet fuel for the US military. The valley was so narrow that the freight line had to do a full switchback inside the tunnel just to reach the warehouses at the right angle. So because of that, they had to make 2 freight lines cross each other flat at street level, and this is called the diamond crossing. This is actually pretty rare. There's only 3 active ones in Japan. The ones here are not active anymore, but Yokosuka City chose to preserve them rather than to remove them. That's actually pretty cool. They are a short walk from the exit if you want to go check it out. So now I'm going to wait for the train to head back to Tokyo. I hope you enjoyed it. So before coming here, I was filming another video about this tiny monorail that is inside a hospital, which I think is pretty rare in Japan. So if you want to check that video out, it will be up over here. Oh, a train's passing by. Cool. Alright, well thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.